In this problem, you're asked to write the body of a function named insert, which takes three arguments, a string destination, and two characters c1 and c2. Insert adds a copy of c2 after every instance of c1 in destination. In the example shown, the insert function adds a copy of the character O after every m in the string sample, resulting in the value of sample becoming mu mu. Note that the function doesn't return anything and modifies the value of the destination argument itself. This means that we'll need to store our solution in destination. This video shows one way to approach the problem, but there are many others that are just as viable. Let's name it temp. Note that this is okay in C99, but not in C89, since if we were using C89, the size of the array would need to be known at compile time, and not just at runtime. Now that we have an array, we need to copy the contents of destination over. Since we have access to the C-string library, we can use the strcopy function in order to do so. Because we know that destination is guaranteed to be null terminated, using strcopy here is safe and won't result in unexpected behavior. This is because strcopy copies everything up to and including the null terminator. However, in cases where you might not have a null terminator, or even if you only want to copy a specific number of characters, you should consider using strncopy instead. Now we need to iterate over the characters in temp and copy them into destination. To do so, we'll use a while loop and two counters. One that will be used to keep track of our index in temp, and another to keep track of our index in destination. Let's name these counters temp index and destination index respectively. Since we'll want to start at the beginning of the arrays, we'll initialize the values of temp index and destination index as 0. Since the end of a string is signified by the null terminator, we'll have our loop execute as long as the character at temp index is not the null terminator. At each iteration, we want to copy the character at temp index in the temp array over into destination at destination index. We also need to insert C2 after every instance of C1. In order to do so, we can add an if condition that runs if the character we're currently looking at is equal to C1. If this is true, we'll want to set the value of destination at destination index plus 1 to C2. So let's increment the value of destination index by 1 and set destination at that index to C2. To finish our while loop, we'll need to increment our counters in preparation for the next iteration. Finally, we need to add the null terminator back into destination.